Good morning. It's September 3rd, 2025, 8:12 a.m. And we've been having some lovely, warm, sunny weather here in middle Georgia. Went to the pool yesterday. Oh my gosh, I think I was there 4 hours. And I'll probably go this evening. It's so relaxing and wonderful. So, I'm retired. And I've been retired for how many years? I don't know, 8 years or something. It took me 7 of those years to finally start enjoying retirement and not feeling like guilty that I wasn't accomplishing something all the time. It's just lovely. I'm really enjoying being retired, have a bunch of great friends, and we sit around up at the pool and, cackle like teenagers together and go out to lunch and we're there for each other. It's really nice. Well, anyhow, so I have got some almond milk here, okay? Let me see, just put some of this in here. Okay, what kind? This is Almond Breeze, the 30 calorie per cup. Let me put it back in the fridge. Now, I have kept forgetting, where is it? There we go. I have kept forgetting to do this. I'm going to put some skinny syrup in here, but a flavored kind. And you may be surprised what kind I'm going to put in, okay? Oh, wait, let me get the coffee machine heating up. Always having to plug and unplug things. Here, there we go. Okay. Peach. This is peach skinny syrup, okay? Because I want a nice, sweet, and milky coffee. And I'm going to make Buenos Aires, which is a lungo, and is recommended to have as a sweet, milky coffee. Of course, it doesn't say anything about peach, but I thought, I really like peach, so I'm going to give it a whirl. Literally, I'm giving it a whirl. So, I'm going to go ahead and run this lungo, okay? And we're hopefully frothing up our almond milk with peach skinny syrup. I'm just going to have one coffee this morning because I'm going out later for coffee with a friend. I could always have decaf then. Well, we'll see. Anyhow, so here goes our Buenos Aires Lungo. And okay, there we go. So remember, a lungo is 3.7 ounces, okay? And this whole thing holds about 6 ounces. So I am going to have to be careful how much of this I pour in. I undoubtedly here am making more than I'm going to need. But you know what? With it being peachy, it might be fun to just eat the froth by itself as a treat. Almost like a whipped cream sort of thing. Okay, it should be almost done. I need to time this thing, but I really think I remember reading that it takes 2 minutes. So, you could probably start it going and then make your coffee, and then come back and it should be done. So, you know what, let me pick it up and show you. This is a beautiful, I love colorful things, but I think that this is just lovely. The different shades, brown and beige. Okay, our froth should almost be done here. All right, round and round and round she goes. Where she stops, nobody knows. I could probably stop it now, but I'm going to go ahead and let it do its full thing here. Because I have this set on hot, thick froth, and that's what I want. So, probably, well, all of my little bit larger glasses are in the dishwasher. So, oh, so just a little interesting comparison here. So this, let me see. This holds about, right up to the very top, 5.5 ounces. This up to the very top holds 6 ounces. You know, you really have to measure these things, you know, with a measuring cup if you want to figure out how much you're going to fit in, because it's very difficult to judge by appearance only. Okay, so this does not look as thick as it's been some days, but yep, I just love it that it doesn't drip. Okay, and remember, if you have one of these milk frothers that comes on a base like this, don't sit the pitcher back in the base. It's very hot. It will scald the milk on the bottom. At least it will with cow's milk. Okay, so here's an, oh my goodness, isn't that beautiful? Oh, and you know what? Wait, let me. Oh, that tastes like something, a topping you'd have on a dessert, really. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'll give this a stir around. I will say that even though I was hoping for a thicker froth, it stays pretty thick, even with a lot of mix in here. Okay. I feel like it needs even more sweetener. I really do. Let me try this alone again. Okay, that's really nice, but this coffee's strong. And look at how dark it still is. I probably should have, you know what I'm gonna do? That bottom's very hot also. Wait a minute, there's a handle, let me use it. Okay, now I'm gonna pour it back in here and see what we've got. Because what I had there was not really a very milky coffee. Okay. This is looking much more like a milky coffee. This tastes good. Oh my goodness. Let me just spoon some up. You know, it could actually still use a little more sweetener, but it's pretty good like this too. You know, honestly, if you were making coffee for several people, you could, you know, froth your milk and then pour the coffee in and serve it like that. I mean, why not? Why go to the trouble of making, you know, 2 or 3 or 4 separate coffees? Because when this is filled up to the top, I think the maximum level is 16 ounces. So that's a good, healthy amount. And this is nice and milky. So, oh, I'm glad I thought of that. Yep, this does the trick. You know what? It could be sweeter, but honestly, it's really good the way it is as a morning coffee. If it was too sweet, I don't know, it would just be too much for the morning. I'm just distracted by birds out there. Well, listen, I've got to get going this morning. I hope that you have a wonderful day today, and I'll talk to you later, okay?